Welcome to AFTV. I got Ken with me. I'm gonna stop smiling. I want you to talk to me, Kenny. I know you got a lot of wisdom, and I like to listen to what you got to say. What were your thoughts on first the team selection before the game, and then obviously the game in general? Like, what were you thinking when watching it?
Well, in terms of the team selection, we've got to rotate. Games are coming thick and fast. After today's game, we've got a game against Southampton again. We've got Man United. Then we've got a game next week. Because of the intensity of the programme, because of the COVID, these games, whether it happens, regardless of any cup competition, this season has to finish in May. Because whether we like it or not, Euro 2020 is happening. It's going to happen. It may not happen over the 12 nations. It may happen in just one nation. It may happen with a few fans. It may not happen with any fans. But whether it happens, every footballing date has to be filled. All right.
Yeah.
We've proved that because of COVID-19 and because of the bubbles, and in terms of social distancing, that football can cope with it because they've got the best doctors, private doctors, people who are infected are pushed out the camp to go and self-isolate elsewhere. The Premier League can cope, but the intensity of the fixtures, you can't play your best team. And in terms of Arsenal, it was an opportunity for a lot of players. He had to freshen it up, as I said before, because of the game Tuesday. But, there's some players who have to push the first team players. They have to push the youngsters, and they have to give us alternatives. And that's why
I agree.
Play.
I do agree. Sorry to cut you, but do you think he over-rotated in this game? Do you think there was too many changes at once, or do you think no, he was right to do that? Because, like you said, there's loads of games.
Well, the thing about it is that even though there is people say that there is certain quality in a football team, in terms of like the intensity of games, he has to rotate. We have to have a look at these players. We have Smith Rowe needs to be pushed. You can't flog Smith Rowe. You can't flog Saka. You can't, and you certainly can't flog him. Aubameyang and Lacazette. Aubameyang was in the team squad, but he had to leave because of personal reasons. So that was another decision which may be enforced. We don't know whether Eddie would have played. We don't know.
Yeah.
In that position, maybe he would have tried Lacazette and put Pepe and Willian alongside him. We don't know that now because that's been dealt redundant because he wasn't there. But in terms of cup competition, it's something we've done quite a lot. We did it against Leicester, where we rotated. We won there comfortably. Leicester are a fantastic team. They rotate as well. It's sometimes when everyone says, let's play our best team. It's the FA Cup. It's our competition, a competition I love. That has brought some great memories, especially being at the stadium watching it. However, damned if you do and damned if you don't. And that's why, I'm not going to cane the manager for his team selection, because if you look at it, there was an opportunity for Pepe. There was an opportunity for Martinelli. There was an opportunity for, Gabriel. There's an opportunity for Willian again. Eddie got an opportunity. It's about them taking it. And because, they are experienced first-team players.
Would you say they took the opportunity?
Absolutely not. I thought today that it was a disgrace. I thought in terms of everything that we did was disgraceful in terms of our application, our attitude for the football match. And most importantly, we knew what Southampton were going to do. We knew Southampton were going to play with the high intensity, high press, and that they're going to be on the front foot because of the pace they have in their side and the trickery up front. We knew this was going to happen. But it's like we got intimidated by it and we just allowed them to press us out of the game. Basically, we gave them that first half on a platter. Yeah. I'm not even talking about the goal. The whole attitude was all wrong. It was like, you're thinking, hang on here, Pepe, you've been complaining about not getting chances at this level. And this is a great opportunity for you, especially when it's, to make yourself available and put in a shift. You didn't do it. Willian, you're better than this. You've got extreme experience at Chelsea. You've won the lot. Seriously, this ain't you. Who is this Willian? I don't know this guy. This is pathetic. Gabriel today, Martinelli struggled. The fact that he got substituted, Bellerin got substituted, and Emily got substituted. Any one of them could have got substituted. I was stunned by that. Gabriel Magalhaes, for me, was off the pace, but that's understandable because he's had COVID and he hasn't played many games, but he was struggling before that. But it's the whole attitude. I don't get it. I don't understand it. The only person that, probably understood that this was a cup guy was probably Xhaka and probably Cedric Suarez. But the rest of them, I don't get it. I don't understand it. This is the FA Cup. This is an opportunity for you to knock on the door. It's like they've accepted that the players that are playing in front of them are better than them. Pepe has got so much technical ability that it's unreal. But unfortunately, he makes the wrong decisions. Yeah. And that's when he gets the ball. And then in terms of like his runs are the wrong runs, holds on the ball too long. I just don't understand what's going on with this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been
saying the same thing.
Yeah. And in terms of like Eddie Nketiah as well, don't get me wrong. He made himself, available when it was needed. But if this is the best that he can produce, then this is not Arsenal level, Eddie. I'm serious to say Arsenal level. You've got a geezer that played in the under-23, scored a hat-trick against Brighton. Everyone is thinking the same thoughts. This guy should be in the first team, should be pushed from that first team. But our manager now, as once again has put his foot in it, is now talking about the pathways to the first team and that, he's behind certain players or we don't want to block certain person's chances. And he's named Eddie. Well, your manager's given you the biggest build-up ever. In fact, he's been giving you a build-up from the beginning of the season. He's brought you back from Leeds because he wants to give you first-team experience and he needs you to be an auxiliary striker. He's basically keeping a youngster who everyone feels is better than you, is hungrier than you, has got more, in terms of footballing ability than you, and yet you're getting all this build-up and you produce that. It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
You're right. You're very right. Yeah, man. It was awful to watch. It's disappointing. I haven't seen Arsenal like that for a couple of months now, and
I'm glad you said a couple of months. I thought you were going to say a couple of years. Because
no.
I was going to accuse you. Playing them three blind mice or
no. I give him credit when I can, Kenny. But honestly, when it's bad, it was poor. And today was one of those days. It really wasn't.
The thing that got me right is that the fact that no one's reading the game. There's no game management, no game attitude. The second half, when eventually when you knew Southampton were going to tire because of the intensity they put in the first half, and they're going to make themselves difficult to beat. We actually bought a few. I wasn't going to say game changers, but we had game-changing opportunities by upping our intensity in terms of like Partey, Saka, Lacazette. But again, it was too late. But Southampton just slammed the door. They slammed the door. But and that sometimes you can't give teams head starts. People are going to look at team selection, play your best team always, but sometimes that's a bit of a cop-out because that means you're giving the players who did play today, who did take their chance, a get-out clause. Oh, well, they don't play all the time. It's not their fault. Well, it is their bloody fault. They play for Arsenal Football Club. They are experienced internationals who don't understand the fact that this game's an important game. It's an important competition, the FA Cup, and they're playing for one of the biggest clubs in the country and in Europe.
Agreed.
And yet they produce that. And it's no accident that we are looking at a young lad, Norwegian lad, to come in the central midfield because once again, we are lacking in that area. The only consolation, Cecil, is that we're playing them on Tuesday, and I'm expecting massive improvement on Tuesday in terms of attitudes.
Definitely, and the team selection. I expect to see a stronger team out from Arteta, if I'm honest. So hopefully that'll be the case. But Kenny, thank you for speaking with me. It's always good to speak with you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Definitely. One more thing I want to say is that if you play for Arsenal and you've got a contract at football club, it means you must have something about you. And regardless of what team you play, don't look for that excuse that it was only a second string. It's all right for the fans to do it. It's all right for the punters to do it. For the players to actually buy into that bollocks is disgrace.
Hi, I'm Robbie Lyle from AFTV, and I've supported Prostate Cancer UK for many years, and I'm delighted to be signing up for Cancer Deadline Day. Cancer is a devastating disease, and one man dies every 45 minutes from prostate cancer. And if you're black like me, it affects 1 in 4. COVID-19 has really had cancer charities under pressure, and it's been harder than ever for them to be able to raise money. So I'm calling on all football fans, players, clubs, legends, all supporters to participate in Cancer Deadline Day. Click the link in the description and you can select your football club and make a donation and help your club reach the top of the giving table. So click the link in the description right now and make a donation and help us to give cancer the boot.